name is Samantha Wesson, and today I'll be teaching you the basics of how to use a smartboard. First of all, to turn it on, you're going to be pressing this little green button, this little circle with a line through it down here. For today, we already got it turned on because it takes a minute to load. And then we're going to go to, let me find it, smartboard, there we go, Smart Notebook, give that just a second to load. Takes just a minute. Okay, first of all, we need to calibrate, and to do that, there are two buttons. One looks like a keyboard, one looks like a mouse that are on the front of the smartboard. You're going to press both of those. This is going to give you your calibration. You just press in the middle of each one of these. That's just so that the smartboard recognizes your touch and knows where you're writing. Okay. Now for text, like I said, there's this text box down here you can press and you can type in whatever you want and it'll put it in a text box on the screen for you. But for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use one of these pens. There's 4 of them along here that you can use whichever color you like. Okay, I just wrote my name, not very well, but there it is. To select it, you're just going to make a box around it. Now I'm going to press this arrow up here, and at the top it's going to say recognize in the word. I press that. Makes it look nice and pretty. So with that, down here we have the font. You can press this arrow to change the font to whatever you may want it to be. And also there's a color wheel. You can change the color, whatever you'd like to do with the word. For right now we're going to make it, you can change the size. That's what we do with these little buttons. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Also, to add an effect to the word, if you click that arrow and come down here to properties, you can also change the color and the font, make it bold or anything over here. But if you go to object animation and go to type and click the arrow, you can click any of these effects to use. We'll do shrink and grow. So that way whenever you press it, it'll grow, it'll shrink whenever you click it. For pictures, come up here and click this picture frame, go down to pictures, and there's a bunch of different ones that you can choose from. For right now, we'll use this Coke. Alright, once you get that on the screen, if you click on that and go to this arrow and go down to properties again, and object animation, go down to type, you can also put an effect on your picture. So for this, we'll do fade in. So whenever you click that, fade in, fade out. Another effect that you can use on the pictures, if you go to this infinite cloner right here and click that, what that allows you to do, you click on the picture, click, there we go, and you can make, okay, well this is not a good example because it has the fade in, fade out, but say if I do it on the name, and we do the infinite cloner, you just drag, and it'll allow you to have multiples of whatever it is you're using. Now, if you want to use multimedia, you'll come up here, go back up to the top of this, and then there'll be interactive multimedia. Click that. There's also a bunch of things that you can use on here. We'll put a cat. Now for this, there's going to be a little sound box on the corner of it. If you click that, I don't know if you can hear it, but there we go. It should make a cat's meow. And same thing for that. If you want to click the infinite cloner, you can do that too for your multimedia. Okay, let's see. Go to a new page here. Okay, never mind. You don't have to go to. Oh wait, yeah, okay, there we go. Sorry. That's a new page, but with a little green arrow. Okay, so in order to say say if you're having a class and you wanna work problems on the board, if you don't want the class to see the answer, if you want them to figure it out first, what you can do is you can come down here to, there's a square and a circle, there's different objects that you can click on. Click on that, it's gonna bring you up a bar of, like I said, the different objects. If you take one of those, and I can make my square around the 4. If I go to the color right here and click, this is the fill color, and pick whatever color I like, say blue, and then, well, okay, make a blue, you can make a blue square. It doesn't really matter how you do it as long as you have something over it. But after you get that done, let's it always wants to make more squares.
Unselect the square option down there.
Okay.
Press the mouse key next to it.
Okay, yeah. Unselect it. That was that problem there. But once it'll keep making squares if you don't do that, but if you press the mouse key again, it'll take it off. Okay, to select, I selected my smaller square. You're gonna go to Properties, and then you can also, if you wanna make it easier, if you go to Properties, that's where you can fill the color over here too. But if you go to Object, Animation, and then Fly Out, that's what will happen. You'll have your 2 plus 2, and then whenever you get ready to show the class answer, you just click it. It's going to fly out, and you'll see your answer. It'll look better than that because it'll have less squares, but that's the gist of it. If you want to save your work, you'll come up here to File, and then Save As. Type in whatever you want, and click the Save button. We're not going to save that. It's not a project, but if you need to, that's where you go to do that. And that's about it.